Hello everybody, this is Seth recording from Stockholm, Sweden, and I am going to teach you how to make a submix in Ableton Live. So this is the submix practical lesson option. I apologize if you could hear cars driving by on the street. It's rather warm in Stockholm these days, so I need to keep the window open. Okay, so here's my project. I have a little song here that I've written, and we're just going to focus on one part that has these 5 vocal tracks. I'm not much of a singer, so I apologize for that, but they sound kind of cool all together. If you're not familiar with Ableton Live, this is what's called session view, and it's not exactly linear, it's just a collection of different clips, and each vertical section is a different instrument, just like a mixing board, but you can also mix and match them. You can play some clips down here while another clip up here is playing, but I've got it set up so the section I want to work with is all in the 4th row from the top. So if you hit this button, it'll play the section. And it's just going to repeat that section so we can work on it. Now I've got 5 different harmonies, the 5th octave, and they're panned left and right, and so on and so forth, but I want to put them all together in one track. So the first thing I'm going to do is to create a new track, and it's going to be an audio track because we're mixing audio, and I want to put it at the end and rename it. Control R, rename Ba submix. And you don't need to configure, manually configure the buses in Ableton. All you need to do is send each track not to the master but to the submix track. So the way to do this is to show the in and out of the mixing board by clicking this button here. Now you can see all these have external ends, and they're sent to the master. So the first thing we're going to do is change all those to be sent to the Ba submix. Ba submix. Yep. And we're going to set the Ba submix for no input. It's going to export, it's going to go out to the master, but audio from no input. And then we need to arm the track to hear it. And we can turn off all these. Doesn't really matter because they're just being sent to the submix, but I like to turn them off. Oh no, wait, that got rid of them. Okay, I guess you need to keep them on, but they're all going to the submix anyway. So I can adjust the volume of all the tracks at once you're happy with a mix between them. And you can also add an effect to this track, but that would fall more into the lesson of creating parallel effects. And there's our submix. Thank you for listening.